name is Zara McLaughlin and I'm the creator of Energized Living, and I started this channel because I want to talk to you about both my own experiences and any tips and advice and general knowledge that I can give about holistic health, and that means the health and well-being of your entire body. Physical body, your mind and your spirit. So that means I talk about recipes and exercise and positivity and emotions and a lot of other different topics that all relate to mine and your overall well-being. I'm here to talk to you today because there is something I really need to address, and it's something that I'm extremely passionate about and something that gets me really fired up. Over the past couple of weeks, I've watched a lot of documentaries and I've done a lot of research, and I've looked into a lot of things in relation to the foods that we're putting in our bodies. This is something that I realize now that I am very passionate about, and I know that something needs to change. And in my own small way, that's what I'm doing here today. I just want to start a discussion on food, essentially, and whether you're aware of what foods you're putting into your body and the effect that they have on your body. And I will focus particularly on sugar, but I will also touch on some other things. I have a strong dislike of sugar, or more correctly put, added sugar. If you knew how much added sugar was in the foods that you were consuming every single day, I think you would be very shocked. And the fact that there are 10-year-olds in America and probably lots of other places that are now getting diabetes, that are now losing limbs, that are now having to live with dietary illnesses that could have easily been prevented. So to kind of kickstart things, I've got some facts to shout at you. I won't really shout them, but pretend I'm shouting. Alright, so the AHA, the American Heart Association, and I think other places around the world, other scientific studies have been done that say men should consume up to 9 teaspoons of sugar per day, and women should consume up to 6 or 7 teaspoons of sugar per day. So with that in mind, let me tell you that a 20-ounce bottle, and I think that's around 590 milliliters of soft drink, contains an equivalent of approximately 17 teaspoons of sugar. So if you're a woman and you drink one 590 ml bottle of soft drink, you have already exceeded your limit of sugar per day by 10 whole teaspoons. But I'm just getting started. In the US, it is estimated that 93 million Americans are affected by obesity. Do you know what the leading cause, or pretty much the main cause of that is? Sugar. Because it's in everything. It's in the bad foods that you know that are bad, but you eat them anyway. It's in the good foods that you think are good, but they're really not. It's in all the soft drinks. It's in everything. And because of the use of wonderful advertising and the psychological manipulation of customers all over the world, people don't know that that's bad for them, so they continue to buy and buy and buy because it's cheap. And in Australia, in 2011, 62.8% of Australians over the age of 18 were overweight or obese. So it's not just America, it's everywhere. And that's when you get more than 9 million adolescents, which is children and teens between the ages of 6 and 19, are considered overweight. Oh, I get genuinely emotional about this, because you have kids who are so impressionable, who are so vulnerable, who are putting the trust in their parents and in the government and in their school system to give them things that are good for them. They have an overall overarching belief that the people who are older than them are smarter and wiser and will do anything for them, and that anything that they do for them is essentially good. But it's not good. What we are doing for our kids, what we are doing to ourselves is disgusting. And yes, there has been trends, people who are starting to eat vegan or are starting to eat healthier. The amount of people doing that is very small compared to the amount of people who are completely unaware of what they're putting in their bodies and the effect that it has on them. And that's when you're getting entire families where every single member of the family has diabetes. From the 10-year-old girl to the 50-year-old man, everyone has it, everyone is dying, everyone has a shorter life expectancy because of the foods that they're eating. And it's really saddening. It really is. That's why I applaud people like Jamie Oliver, who has done incredible things to try and do his absolute best to make change. Things that I would highly recommend watching from him is his film Sugar Rush, which is a documentary on sugar, which is very, very good, very informative, and I would highly recommend watching it. As well as his TV series Food Revolution, which was absolutely incredible. He went to schools all over America and tried to make positive changes in the diets of young kids and tried to actually shake things up and make really positive changes. And it's people like that that really inspire me. No matter how much red tape, no matter how many obstacles, they will not stop until the world is healthy. I don't blame the parents. I don't blame the children. I don't blame the schools. They are just doing what they're told. What they're told by the advertisements, what they're told by the food companies that tell them that their product is super healthy for their children. What needs to be created is awareness. What needs to be given is knowledge and information, and people like Jamie Oliver and the creators of the movie Fed Up and Forks Over Knives and all the other documentaries that are out there, that sugar film and a great Australian documentary on sugar. It is people like that who are spreading awareness, who are spreading knowledge and information on the truth behind what is in our foods. It is those kind of people who are going to make change, because you can see in every single one of these documentaries, as soon as people find out what they're really eating and what the effect really has on their bodies, they want to change. They're not doing this because they want to be unhealthy. They're not doing this because they want to die. They're doing it because they're unaware, because they haven't been told. And it's left to the people who are aware, who have been told, to then tell other people, to then make other people aware, because that's how you make change. And that's what I'm trying to do in this video and in this channel. I just want to continue spreading the message that you should be aware of what's going in your body, what's going in your mind. And that means switching off the TV sometimes. That means not taking everything you see just at face value as truth. Not just automatically believing the advertisements, believing the corporations, even believing what your parents tell you, because they have been brought up in a similar world to you. They only know what they have been told. That means doing your own investigation, doing your own research, finding out things for yourself and making your own decisions, not letting advertisements and corporations and schooling systems and governments make those decisions for you, because you decide what you put in your body. You have that power. Something needs to be done. Something needs to change. And I started with myself. I'm doing my best to be the healthiest version of myself. And now, as I continue to grow and learn, I want to help you become the best version of yourself. And you can then take that knowledge to the people that you know and continue to spread the knowledge, spread the awareness, spread the information, because without that awareness, change can't happen. Someone who doesn't know the effect that sugar may have on their body doesn't really care about changing it. If you were to take anything from this video, I'd ask that you take one word: awareness. And awareness can take many, many forms. Awareness can simply be picking a product up and reading what the ingredients are. And if you don't know what they are, or if you see something you don't like, you put it back on that shelf. Awareness could simply be watching a documentary or two. doing a little bit of research so that you are no longer blissfully unaware. I know this video has been a little bit scattered and it's been a little bit of a rant, but I really needed to express how passionate I am about this topic and to kind of express to you that I will be talking about these kind of subjects in the future, because it is something that I really believe in and something that I believe really has to change. Something has to be done about this sugar epidemic, this obesity epidemic. I'll also put all the links to the films and videos that I mentioned down below, and any other information that I would like you to remember, so take a look down there before you go. So if this makes you passionate, if this inspires you in any way, or if you want to know more information, then I'd ask that you please like this video and subscribe by hitting that little red button down below to see more videos like this in the future, and more videos on lots and lots and lots of other topics. I'm really passionate about health, guys, in case you haven't noticed, and that's what this channel's for. So if that interests you, yeah, please subscribe and like, and leave a comment if there are any topics that you'd like me to cover in the future, or if there are any questions that you'd like me to answer, then please leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I'm really enjoying making these videos. It's become a valuable part of my life already. So thank you for watching. Bye.